The Honor 400 and Honor 400 Pro are beautiful smartphones that boast new AI imaging capabilities. I've been testing them for a week, and before I get on with the full review that's coming in a future video, here's what you need to know about the cameras of these phones. Let's begin with the camera specs. The Honor 400 and Honor 400 Pro boast 200 megapixel f1.9 main cameras with a large 1/1.4 inch sensor size. While the Honor 400 Pro's main camera is supported by a 50 megapixel telephoto camera that does up to 3 times optical zoom and a 12 megapixel ultra-wide camera, the Honor 400's main camera is only supported by one additional 12 megapixel ultra-wide camera. Now, I know you might instantly jump the gun and say that the Honor 400's camera system is a downgrade from last year's Honor 200 because it lacks a telephoto camera, but the main camera's resolution is high enough to do a 2 times in-sensor zoom, which still really isn't too bad. They both have 50 megapixel front cameras that capture great looking selfies and most importantly, takes 4K 30fps videos that even some flagship phones still don't do. Now, let's take a look at the camera samples of these two phones. As you can see, they both produce equally beautiful photos with good dynamic range and details in good lighting, but when it comes to low light, the Honor 400 Pro does a slightly better job in details due to its better ISP of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor. Honor has continued to ship these phones with Haku Portrait 2.0 and now comes with more film simulation styles on top of the usual ones, which you can take your portrait subjects with a different aesthetic. Also, the camera app now lets you shoot photos in 3 different color profiles that gives a different feel to your shots. Aside from their great cameras, the Honor 400 series has received a big upgrade in their AI imaging capabilities. So this is an old baby photo that I just shot with the Honor 400. So as you can see, it looks pretty pixelated and all that. So we are just going to tap on AI edit right now. So let's get on over to Magic Retouch. So I'm just going to upscale this photo into HD quality so that it looks better. All right, and you see the difference. It definitely looks a lot better. So I'm just going to do a comparison here. Yup, it definitely looks a lot sharper when it comes to my hair strands and all that. So I do realize that there's a bit of reflection around here because I was taking this photo with this phone and there's a glass right in front of this photo. So I'm just going to tap AI eraser and notice that there's this new remove reflection option. So I'm just going to tap on it and it's going to do its job. And look at that. Do you see that the white patch that was just there just now is gone now and reflection is significantly reduced already. So let's just save this photo by tapping the tick right here, and we are just going to save and replace the original. Why not, right? So one of the coolest features that I find on the Honor 400 series is this image to video feature. So let's just head on over to the gallery and we're going to head on over to this create tab. And you'll see this image to video feature. So basically what it does right over here is to turn your static images into a live video, which I'm going to use my baby photo as usual. So let's hope I can smile better. So I'm just going to let AI decide what it wants to do on this photo. So the aspect ratio is correct and we are going to tap on start generation. Okay, that's not too bad. There's butterflies flying over. Probably it already detects that this is an old photo, but you get where I'm coming from. But yeah, if you're not happy with the results, let's generate one more time and see what AI suggests that this photo could do. And now this is the new result. Let's see. All right, that's water splashing over and my face is glowing red again. All right, so this is what the AI believes that it should do. Why not let's try another photo? Okay, so I have this handsome photo of me taken with the Honor 400 using the Haku Portrait mode. So let's just use this photo and 16:9, start generation. Let's see what happens. Okay, moment of truth. Look guys, I'm talking and even the background people is walking. Let's play one more time so that you guys can see properly. Look, it has generated a 5-second video of me talking in front of the fountain, and even like the fountain water is splashing. Do you see that? It's just so cool. So I really hope that this feature will be improved in the future where you can choose what kind of video that you want to generate from this image and it will be so cool. Overall, I think the Honor 400 series is a huge step up from their predecessors in terms of cameras and AI imaging capabilities. There's a whole lot more that I'll talk about in our full review, so definitely get subscribed to the channel for that. So that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.